Action today, and we're just about set for it. Wladimir Klitschko's almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely... Opening round scheduled for 10. An accurate left by Wladimir Klitschko. Teddy, early on in a fight, I will often turn to you and ask you what's the one thing we should look for out of this fighter. But in his case, I think it's pretty obvious, right? It's the jab.
Yeah, more importantly, it's obvious to him. He understands that. You know, he understands he's not real strong in other areas. So he understands he has to be really good in this area.
Wladimir Klitschko, of course, in the prime of his career as a reigning heavyweight champion, #1 heavyweight of the world for many recent years. Teddy, it's so interesting. People talk about the American heavyweight scene being down, yet all you have to do is go across the pond and see what a superstar Klitschko is in Europe.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Europeans have come over here and they've dominated, especially in the heavyweight division. There's no doubt about that. I look at it a little bit comparable to the NBA. You get a lot of Europeans come over to the NBA. They might not be as good athletically, but they're real solid with the fundamentals of the game. They know how to play the game. They know how to shoot. They know how to play defense. All those aspects. Well, the Russians, the Europeans, they come over here with good amateur backgrounds, and it's really serving them, and it has served Klitschko.
Back and forth exchange. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Vitali Klitschko's eye is an absolute mess. That cut is really a major issue. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, right?
Yeah, in a way, but you don't want to get carried away where you're just aiming at one thing. You want to throw your punches. You don't want to go out there now, you know, start chucking for an exact spot there. You get caught up too much in that. If it's going to land, it's going to land in that area, and the damage will be done.
End of round 1. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Wladimir Klitschko putting his punches together and scoring with them. Wladimir has a real knack for being accurate in his combinations. A little head hunting with the right.
Just like that.
Halfway through this round. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Wladimir Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. With that frame, that size, and all that girth to his upper body, when Vitali Klitschko lands that left hand, boy, it has quite an impact. The script for Wladimir Klitschko is always the same. Trying to target the right hand. He hit the target that time.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Wladimir Klitschko's 60 seconds to recover hopefully will be enough for him. Now, he's got good cornermen. He's got the right people in place to try to fix this situation.
Yeah, and they got to work like a pit stop, you know, in the Indianapolis 500. One guy's giving the gas, another guy's changing the tires, you know, another guy's maybe giving the driver a little water. They got to do the same thing. Give him some water, refresh him a little bit, work his legs a little bit, and then just before he goes out, a little advice.
Keep working the body. Hook, hook, keep wide open for the hook.
Solid right by Wladimir Klitschko. And now he's targeting upstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Wladimir Klitschko's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Wladimir Klitschko with those big arms of his, I mean, he blocks a punch. He really defends it well like a shield.
Pace yourself. You're doing good.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Right to the body.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
Count down the final moments of this round. Good block by Vitali Klitschko.
Come on,
Nice strike after catching one by Wladimir Klitschko. And this round comes to an end. Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. A crushing 2-punch combo by Wladimir Klitschko. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Now hugging on the inside.
uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
Watch that.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Wladimir Klitschko is not one-dimensional at all. He's got every weapon on offense. That time he showed us the uppercut.
Hook off the jab.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Wladimir Klitschko has such command of his power, Teddy, and he's doing good work upstairs. That was a nice headshot.
Yeah, and it was set up on the back end. What I mean by that is he got his opponent to reach a little bit, and then he filled the spot.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Wladimir Klitschko's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Vitali Klitschko's approach to these remaining rounds is going to be critical. I think you do, that he's trailing on the scorecards, but I also think that he's capable of turning things around.
Well, right now it's so close, it's going to come down to the inside, I believe. Whoever does not make those silent agreements, doesn't sign their name to the contract, you know, you get a little tired, gets a little tough, you put your hands behind the guy, you hope the guy grabs and he goes along with it. Whoever doesn't go along with that.
Wow! Ruined in one instance. Just done. Fight over.
By knockout, your winner, Wladimir Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling.